Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist to the Abyss, and you're watching my review for Shokugeki no Souma, aka Food Wars, Chapter 119. Alright, and in this chapter, we get the end of the Momiji meet and greet, and we get the introduction of the next arc, which is the school festival. Alright, which I'm sure there will be a bunch of cooking events there, and maybe some challenges, maybe some Shokugeki or something. I'm sure there's going to be some type of competition to look forward to, I'm sure. Alright, but this chapter was mostly the end of the Momiji meet and greet. We finally learned who the Elite 10 are as far as the ranks go. Aishi, the blonde guy, was in fact the first seed, so I was right about him. I was right about Rindo. I was right about Tosuke. I was pretty much right about Souma and Momo, pretty much. I kind of I had them switched, but I kind of thought there was a chance that Momo could be fourth and Souma could be fifth. I just wanted Souma to be fourth because he's the one that has my personal favorite character design, so I wanted him to be as high up as possible. But I did think there was a possibility of them being switched. But the big surprise was that Kuga is only eighth, while Nene is sixth. I thought they would have been switched because this kid talks down to everybody. All right, so I thought he would be at least sixth, but apparently he's not. He's only eighth. So he needs to know his role and shut his mouth. All right, to borrow a phrase from The Rock. All right, he needs to know his role and shut his mouth. All right. Um, but yeah, the most of the chapters kind of just letting us know what type of people the Elite 10 are. I mean, Aishi was the biggest surprise because he's like the spineless dude. You know, he's always getting depressed about work, and never really being sure if he can handle it and stuff like that. Not thinking he's fit for the first seat. Um, most of the people here we didn't even hear from, like Some, Momo, Reno, Tosuke. Like we didn't hear from them. Um, we didn't hear from most people. I mean, it's yeah. um, it was. I mean, Kuga was the one doing most of the talking, and he's really really annoying. And I realize that he's supposed to be annoying, but I dislike him. I don't dislike him because of the fact that I'm supposed to dislike him. I dislike him because I don't like the way it's being executed. Like, Kuga is the type of person who he looks down on everyone, and he's telling them to go back to the kiddie pool, and he doesn't have time for them, and stuff like that. And there are a lot of ways to say that same thing, but I feel like the way that they chose was the one that's like the most cliche, cookie cutter, like something that like a cliche villain would say. It's nothing like there are other ways you could say like, I just don't have time to deal with you right now. Like I'm busy. I'm sure you think you're good, but I'm better, and I don't have time to deal with someone who thinks they're as good as I am. Like there are ways to say it where it doesn't come off as cliche as it did. So I didn't like it for that reason. Um, but he still talks too much, and he's just redundant, and he gets so repetitive, and it's really annoying. All right, so I don't like him, one, because I'm not supposed to, um, but also because I just don't like the way it's being executed. Because usually I like people who are supposed to be bad. All right, but in this case I don't like him because he's really annoying and repetitive, and he's really freaking annoying because the way his dialogue is handled. Okay, but one thing he says here is that he would accept a challenge from Soma if Soma proves that he excels in an area more than he does. So that's leaving the door open for an eventual Shokugeki with Kuga. Um, so that's something to come out of this. We also learned that the Elite 10 has access to the school's finances to the point where they can spend as much money as they want for anything they want as long as it involves cooking or is related to cooking. All right. But that's the chapter right there. The way the chapter ends is that it introduces, well, it doesn't introduce it, like it lets us know that the school festival is going to be the next arc. Okay, so that's how it ends. But overall, I mean, I'll just give this chapter 6 out of 10. I mean, it was okay. Um, Kuga's kind of annoying. Aishi wasn't really what I expected, but I'm fine with him. Um, that was it really. So yeah, average chapter. I'll give it a 6 out of 10, and that's that. You guys rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at BlacklistOTA, and I'll see you guys next time.
ないことばかりだけど信じるこの道を進むだけさどんな敵でも